It is Ryan Newman, the leader.
Mark, we've got a car that got into the wall down in turn number 4. I believe it was David Rudeman. The Domino's.com Pizza Toyota scraped the wall.
Ryan Newman, the pole sitter, will lead him down to the green flag for the restart here on lap number 5.
Newman has half the car ahead. Here comes McMurray. He'll shoot ahead at the end of the back straightaway. Jamie McMurray, the new leader. Ryan Newman goes way up the speedway.
Jamie McMurray wants to win a race. Jimmy Johnson wants to win the chase.
Oh. Didn't know that 41 was out there, I bet.
And Jimmy Johnson started second. Didn't take long to take over the lead. He said his car is just a little edgy, but it's not bad, and it's not bad off. He's pretty happy with it overall.
You see, Ryan Newman gained a couple of spots by virtue of his pit position. They were able to pit. He was able to scoot across that line right in behind Jimmy Johnson.
Bobby Gordon and Kyle Petty literally sitting ducks with old tires on their machines, but Jimmy Johnson, along with Jamie McMurray and Ryan Newman, having a great deal of difficulty getting by them as they race side by side.
Well, guys, Kevin Harvick just radioing in. They think they have a right side flat. He came in on that pit stop and took right sides. They think it's going down.
Kevin Harvick came in earlier, thought he had a flat. They came in and changed right side tires. That didn't fix the problem, so he had to come in this time and change 4 tires. The flat was on the left rear of Harvick's number 29.
Told Matt to switch batteries. He flipped the switches inside the cockpit, came back on the radio, said this battery's good. Apparently they have an alternator problem.
The 41 car, Reed Sorensen, is Dodge. It's had contact with the concrete. That will bring out caution here on lap 67.
Kurt Busch has brought his car in, says the car is trying to get into the fence, so they're going to make an air pressure adjustment on his machine. Matt Kenseth is in. We mentioned the problem battery. They're going to have to change that.
Jeff Gordon's got a bad push, but they got a 4-tire change, made some adjustments in 2 cans of Sunoco.
Love that shot of the car sailing by off of turn 2 as they go by the grass.
Crew's going to have a little bit of work to do right here.
Tony Raines coming off that great run at Talladega a week ago.
Stewart's main complaint, tight on entry, and when he gets into the corner, it just washes out.
Matt Kenseth, the leader in the 17 car. The question is, how long will that battery last?
That 8's not doing anything wrong. That 24 just didn't get out of throttle, gave him a whack in the back of that car.
Jimmy Johnson, our leader here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Jimmy has led 3 times for 41 laps, 102 laps in the books. Here's the debris coming off the 70 car. Now, the Johnny Sauter car, there it comes sailing out of the back of the 70. Kenseth gains 3 spots. Kyle Busch, you talk about that great pit stop they had a moment ago. It's Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the big Budweiser Chevy sitting back in 4th spot. Trouble the 7 car. Robbie Gordon has had contact with the wall, and that will bring out caution for the 6th time today here on lap 136.
And Jimmy Johnson, very technical on his diagnosis of the car. He said it's very forgiving. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment, a wedge adjustment, and take right sides only.
195, 98 miles an hour get down in the corner.
152 laps of 334. We're moving toward the halfway point. Jimmy Johnson, our leader.
Looks like he's starting to get loose as the car goes towards the flat of the front straightaway.
Now watch him just trying to hang on to it here. In this one, it was just no way of catching it. Bobby Labonte up 13 positions. McMurray up 14 spots. So it is Boyer the leader. Bobby Labonte driving for the King. Richard Petty in 2nd spot. Martin 3rd. Kurt Busch 4th, and Jamie McMurray in 5th spot.
Good job. Get ready for some more action here. Clear right now. Clear. Still clear.
Whoa, right up in front of Earnhardt Jr., John Andretti in the 49 car.
That's a good way to get crashed right there.
Last lap for Johnson, 181.580, and the leader's last lap, that was Clint Boyer, still just under 180 miles an hour. The 19 car of Elliott Sadler just get up and just pop the wall in turns 1 and 2.
He's coming out of the pits, just getting fuel. This is always risky. And you see, ooh, real close call. Got a little damage from this little contact, and then pulls back out and then hits the 9 car.
To the inside of Boyer is his teammate Kevin Harvick, who's minus 3 laps.
Kevin Harvick gives Clint Boyer some room, but he's going to make it a little difficult for Kyle Busch to get by.
184 laps in the books. We are past the halfway point here. 334 laps make up 500 miles at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Well, trouble on the racetrack to 21. Bill Elliott.
Oh, looks like he got a little help right here. Casey Mears.
You see Jeff Gordon gains a spot. Newman up 4. Hamlin up 5.
That's the problem with that first pit stall. You get in there and get your work done, and you're coming out while these other guys are still coming in.
Denny Hamlin is there in the 11. McMurray back in 5th spot.
Looks like maybe the nose is bent down. Cause that. Hold on, Hot Rod.
Back up front, Jimmy Johnson is the leader. Jeff Gordon in 2nd spot. The next chaser, by the way, is Denny Hamlin in the 11 car back in 4th.
Ooh, Michael just loses the car coming off the corner.
Trouble here at the start-finish line. 49 car, heavy damage. 55 of Michael Waltrip, the 17 again, Matt Kenseth. Harvick driving it for all he's worked, down 3 laps, being shown in 34th position.
Stay on the brake here, stay on the brake. Keep it up against the wall, or keep it up the wall.
Here is Matt Kenseth once again having some contact. Ryan Newman up 7 spots, Gordon back 3, Kurt Busch up 10 positions. Clint Boyer will start here at the start-finish line and lead him down. Scott Riggs, another good run for Riggs in that 10 car in 2nd spot, and Ryan Newman, the 12, who was our pole sitter, back in 3rd.
Trouble off turn 2, spinning, sliding down the back straightaway is Jimmy Johnson. I don't know if he's made any contact with the wall, but his car suddenly came off turn 2 sideways, spun. He was able somehow to keep it off the inside retaining wall. He does have damage to the right rear of the car, but the front nose was perfectly clean. I was right in front of Jimmy Johnson's car on that pit stop. No problems there. If anything, it might have actually kicked the spoiler up a little bit in the right rear.
Clint Boyer is the leader. By the way, he moves up currently to 2nd in the chase position, and Jimmy Johnson goes back to 3rd. Clint Boyer, the leader. Just 87 laps to go.
I saw some water spewing out of this car. Maybe running just a little bit hot, but now it's not nearly as bad. Here's the 96 car. You see the water coming out of the overflow.
Tony Raines coming on the pit road. He's our in-race reporter.
Oh, looks like the 42 car had a problem and just collected up that 10 of Scott Riggs.
Well, Montoya got heavy contact on his Dodge. Another car up high that's also involved in it. Boy, Kyle Busch and Jeff Gordon looked like they were in a quarter-mile drag strip coming down pit road. They got off, and it was side by side. 41 laps to go. It is Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Newman, Boyer, and Jeff Gordon.
28 laps to go, and boy, he's got this race in control right now.
We've got the car of Johnny Sauter losing control up here in turn number 4. He goes down and hits the inside retaining wall over the tunnel to the entrance of pit road.
It's definitely fluid on the racetrack.
Under a red flag here because of oil coming out of the 66 car. Green flag with 5 laps to go. Here they come. 5 car underneath the 24. 24 car must be sputtering. Whoa, Newman up in the wall. In the wall. The 12 car up across the racetrack.
And Jeff Gordon saying his car is sputtering. He doesn't know what's going on. Thinks maybe he's out of fuel.
Gordon in the middle groove. Does Boyer go high? Gordon now coming up to speed. White flag for Jeff Gordon. 1 lap to go. Does he have enough? Jeff Gordon wins again at Lowe's Motor Speedway.